Hello and welcome back everyone. Ragnarok here with part 24 of my Rome 2 Grand campaign as Rome. Alright, so previously we defeated this Subai army here just outside of Medhallen? Medellin? I don't know. We are going to finish them off. I said we were going to fight this, but it looks like the auto-resolve will give us a result there. We shouldn't have to worry about any of our units being nuked. Okay, so yeah, we only lost 31 there. Alright, good. Clean that up nice and tidy. We got a lot of work to do today. And these guys are going to need a little bit of time to replenish. Alright. Perfect. We have to be kind of careful with what we spend our money on this turn. Because, alright, maybe we should start to sort some of this out. So, 15% chance of a succession. So what I'm kind of thinking is that we might actually allow one of the successions to happen, and right here, this area is probably the best place to allow it to happen, simply because it's the least amount of territory for us to retake, plus it's somewhat consolidated territory, and that should allow us to actually switch to Empire as well, because once we finish the Civil War, we'll be protected for a few turns. So I think that'll be the perfect time to switch over to Empire, and then hopefully after that we won't have as much issues with keeping political parties under control, and then hopefully we'll get a better party than the House of Julia. Expansionist is not terrible. Mogul is good for late game. This Thirst for Power though is not super good though. Yeah. Yeah, just unfortunate that we didn't get super lucky with any of these really. Anyway. So, right. We're gonna start working towards that, and what I think I want to do is we'll bring the fleet over to here, and they can retake Alelia if that settlement rebels, and this fleet can stay here as general. Keep him there for now, and then this general, we're gonna disband him. And then we've got to recruit someone here to raise a force to retake Karelis. If it's... Alright, do we have anyone from our own house here? Doesn't look like it. Is there anyone we can hire from our house? No. Should probably work towards getting some of these guys into our faction. Enticing them to our side, but is there anybody here that needs to be married? Yes, there is. Alright, if we get you married, that will can we actually marry you to... I thought there was something where you can marry them to someone in the other party. Anyway, it's not a huge deal. Yeah, we'll seek a spouse for you as well. And then that gives us some more characters to work with here that we can hire. Alright, so what do we got? Oh, -1 authority. Great, but he does have +2 cunning and +2 authority. Okay, so he's actually really good. And he gets -1 gravitas per turn. Got Isaiah. I'm going to hire this bloke. We'll give him a regular bodyguard. Alright. Stand right there. And let's just start recruiting some legionnaires. Could pick up the veteran legionnaires. A little bit more expensive, so we'll go with the cheaper ones. And then this army, once we tidy up the rebellion here, we'll send them over here to Syracuse, because I believe we've got a couple more turns before we should declare war on Carthage.
Your wars will find
Yeah, 5 more turns. So we can spark this rebellion within the next 5 turns and clean it up. Then we can have this army move over here to Syracuse and get that all sorted out. So, right. We could bring over the 2nd fleet to help out, just in case. I guess it wouldn't hurt. I mean, they're fully replenished. Just get them within range. They can support the army. Because if the rebellion happens this turn, then could be a little bit of an issue. What's this guy? Corvus, Sextus Corvus. We get him a promotion as well. All right, which means we don't want. So we want the House of Julia to succeed, but not the others. So your loyalty there. And then we're gonna have to send people on some political missions. Alright. Got price here. 4,000. Organized games. Send emissary is a little bit cheaper. I do to Africa. Down to, oh well, down to 12. And another emissary. This time to there, I guess. Alright. And then fuck, it's only 2% risk. Why is it just to be on the safe side, we'll do something here with the House of Cornelia. So the last thing we want is House of Cornelia getting out of line. Public order's going down here, so let's send you there. Alright, so 1% risk. This faction doesn't have a whole lot. We could provoke them. Provoke the target party to start a succession. Okay. How are we doing for fuck me. Out of cash. No, we've got some building to do this turn as well. God damn. Let me go through the building list. Or do anything. Yeah, we'll provoke them next turn. We should be good for a few turns. We shouldn't have to spend any more money Trying to keep everyone happy. Alright, so Lucia... building these. Right. Alright, build the defenses and the aqueduct. Anywhere else where got empty build slots? Noria. Fuck. Fuck. Gonna end up with slums here. Alright, maybe we'll get some money from a battle and be able to afford build there. And maybe not. A separate province.
At your command. Commander.
Okay, I see.
Ready for battle.
Goddamn clouds. Well, I'm kind of thinking to send this force to take Istros, and then they can come up to here to Casurgis, and split this force over here to take Coria. Though this force could probably take Coria. They'll get a little bit of replenishment in the turn. How many? 15 per turn. So it might be a better idea to keep these two armies together. Or, you know what? You send this army this way to take Casurgis, and then this army can come this way to take Istros.
Ready for battle. Advance.
Just have to deal with the slums there. We get the slums. Right. And you know what? Actually, I think we can make the attack here on the Pictones. They're ripe. I still don't know what happened to that other army.
Ready for orders. Make haste, men.
Maybe they sent them that way. Actually, let me see here if there's different options we've got in where are they at war with? They're at war with Massilia, and Massilia kind of likes us.
Welcome.
So
I throw open the doors to you and
we
bid you
join war
enjoy our
with
talks.
Pictones. Oh, come on. Because we're unreliable. Alright, that's unfortunate. Well, that means we're gonna end up going to war with the Averni as well. But should be able to handle it. At least I hope so.
Our young warriors crave that.
Laying siege to the
These two guys have sat here for a little bit too long.
We take
Need the
this
siege and bring over some reinforcements. Park you right there. Somebody leveled up here. Reduce that upkeep cost. And I think I'm just gonna auto resolve this. Kind of want to pick up the pace a little bit. Let's see if we can start working towards finishing off the campaign, I think. Oh, son of a bitch!
At your command.
Fucking lost the Legionnaire there. What the fuck? Oh my goodness. That's a bit annoying. Alright, so we'll just demolish everything here. And come back to this province and pick up that legionary. It's annoying.
Commander.
Or we can just wait till we build the actual barracks there. Right. Yeah, they're very annoying.
At your command.
Or we could always pick up a mercenary just as a placeholder. Guess I should have auto or manually resolved that one. Go with upkeep reduction.
My skills are yours.
Alright, so gotta be careful now because we're at war with a lot more folks here in Gaul and Germania. We do have quite a large presence here. We've got 5 armies over here, so let's do. We've got a general here that we could bring into the mix if need be. Alright, what's the situation over here? Have we... Okay, perfect. Go on regular march. Son of a... Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, I thought we were supposed to land over here, but it's actually over here on this side that we have to land.
Leaving the ship.
Alright. Well, this might turn out to be a bit of an interesting battle here. They've got a big garrison. Pretty large army. And then they've also got this naval support. So,
We hunger.
it might actually prove interesting here for him.
Any man who drops out is left behind.
Maybe
Ready for orders.
sizes their fleet. They're actually recruiting more.
At your command. March.
Hmm. I think it might not be a bad idea to pick up a fleet there. We might send this guy to help out.
Commander.
Though I feel like we should be able to handle this on our own with that army. Let's see. But we might have to send him to support.
Ready for battle. Make haste, men. Ready for battle.
Shit, they've got a pretty large force down here. Interesting.
We hunger for battle.
Go Centurion.
Commander.
So we're just gonna come down here and son of a bitch. Up the movement. Wanted to go into encamp stance.
Commander. Faster.
Two together. Yeah, come down here and trespass, and then we'll make the attack next turn. This wasn't necessary to attack Kush, but I just prefer to have this area consolidated. Plus, I believe there's I think there's a gold mine down here as well, if I remember correctly. So, I prefer to consolidate this area before we push too far into the Middle East. Don't want to have our flanks exposed necessarily. Alright. Don't have a garrison here, but settlement's not really under threat. We at war with these guys? Not. Just wondering if it's safe to leave Salusa. One more turn till we get garrison. So, and then 2 more turns till we get a buffed up garrison. So it should be okay. Move this way to take Edesia.
We hunger for battle.
Force march.
I don't care how tired you are.
We won't worry about consolidating this province just yet. Don't know if I want to end up fighting down in this area or not. I think I'd rather send our armies around into the Asia Minor and towards Greece. And just see if we can more or less take the area that was the Roman Empire. Kind of what I'm thinking. Alright, I think we've moved everyone. Take a quick look.
How can I be of
Our
assistance?
spy here. Just stay in between there and deploy right there, so you can keep an eye on both areas. I think that should be the entirety of their force. It's very unlikely that they've got a force in here. They're probably just sitting in the settlements, but this will be a little bit of a tough fight. And these guys, yeah, just stay within range of the garrison here, so in case the fleet comes down, we've got a little bit of defense. And this guy, yeah, keep you chilling out here. We'll actually take you outside of the settlement so that you don't get any negative trait. Usually they get the foul-mouthed trait if they sit in the settlement for too long. Alright, and I think we're good. Next turn we provoke House of Julia. See if we can spark a civil war. That'll give us some more time to recruit a few more legionnaires over there. Where is their? Where are they going? Gonna make this the attack there a little bit easier, but it's also gonna make it a little bit more annoying to get rid of those navies, which means we're probably gonna have to build a 3rd navy here. Where? Oh my gosh, where are those guys going? Alright. See here. A risk 0%. Alright. House of Julia, we're gonna provoke you. Son of a bitch. Didn't do anything. God damn it. Alright, well. Keep preparing for that situation, essentially. And I mean, if not, we've got extra we'll have extra soldiers to send. Oh, you know what? Probably be a good idea. Actually, I didn't want you in there to switch this guy over. Since he's part of that house. Replace him. Who are we gonna replace him with? double check here. So House of Julia.
It is an honor to serve Rome.
Alright, yeah. It'll be fine.
Ready for orders. Fleet reporting.
Alright. Oh, everybody's in position. Be able to sort that out.
Ready for orders.
They're back here and get your freaking legionary.
You have first
Here. The building. And
At your command.
much cash.
At your service. Swift
What
and
else is over
silent
here?
as a shadow.
There's another army.
In Rome's service, I never tire. There is more I can do.
ready for
How
orders.
can I be of assistance?
Alright.
Commander,
I'll move you here
at once.
and
Your
put you
next command?
into. They might try and gang up on them there. But if the odds are too overwhelming, we'll just back off. Come back to Burdigala. Alright. Moved you down here to pick up a legionnaire. There we go. So, better to keep these two armies together and move up in force.
Commander,
Wouldn't mind having this guy come over to help out, but
ready for orders. Is that all?
son of a bitch. Not gonna have enough movement to get there. Alright, so we'll wait here till next turn and then he'll make the attack there next turn.
Ready for orders. Make haste, men.
Look at what we've got up here. Ooh, shit.
Is blocked.
Ooh, shit. He's not gonna be able to do that on his
At
own.
your service. I serve only Rome.
Hmm.
Is there nothing else?
Yeah.
At your command. At your command.
That is not good. Damn, I should have done some scouting there
We
first.
hunger for battle.
In this army. Oh, we're not sure what's in the army.
Ready for orders.
Should be okay to take them on.
On the move.
One-on-one. Ooh, another army. If they hire some mercenaries there, could be a problem. So what I'm thinking is have him come over here to Istros.
At your command.
But we'll take this settlement first.
Escape. Our advance has been halted. Cower before Rome.
And yeah, we can auto-resolve this. Oh, casualties aren't too bad there. Demolish that. Demolish that. So we'll need both these armies to be able to crack this. So it might actually try and slip behind us. I'm not sure. Not sure what they're gonna do.
How may I serve?
Let's get you moving over to there. We might need you to block their armies, but we'll have these two armies come to Istros,
At your command.
and we'll take that, and then we'll move to Casurgis. And holy shit, Sparta expanded quite a bit. Alright, now, on here, Maybe jumped the gun moving in here into their territory. I wanted to catch this army inside the settlement so we could destroy it completely. Though they are in force march, which means we can ambush them. I think it is important to get rid of that army first before we actually attack the settlements here. Damn it, I thought you'd be able to keep an eye on. Okay, they haven't moved out of there.
We hunger for battle.
Yeah, I think this is a priority to get rid of this army.
Make haste, men. Ready for battle. At your victory for Rome. Attack for Rome.
Yeah, I know I'm leaning on the auto-resolve quite a bit here. But in the ambush situation, we're gonna fare a lot better with the auto-resolve. Son of a bitch. Didn't finish them off.
Commander.
Oh my gosh.
Ready for
Finish them
orders.
off. Alright, these guys are still in pretty good shape.
Commander.
So I'll have you come up here and get a little bit of replenishment. You can finish them off. And then you, sir, get into position to make the attack down here. So unless they bring this army over here, he should be able to take this on his own and he can finish them off. So it's a good start to the war. I don't think they're going to be strong enough to take... Oh... Well, if they do take it, we'll be able to catch them anyway. So, yeah. We never converted this, which means we have no garrison here. So they've got enough movement to get in there. So almost certainly they're going to take that, but it'd be easy for us to retake it. All right, how are we looking here?
At your command. Advance. Make haste, men.
All right,
Besieging.
easy.
Ready for orders.
All right, good. Fuck. Got a fleet there. Maybe there. I'm thinking here in Egypt, we should raise another fleet. Which house is it that we're trying? It's House of Julia that we're trying to. Right. Actually, take a look here. Characters. Oh. Holy shit, why is it so expensive to hire these guys? Go with this guy. Julius Nevius Capito. Yes.
Ready for
Pop him in there.
Rome needs more ships.
Yeah, so we just need this fleet to chase down the remnants of the Egyptians, as they seem to be making an exodus from Salmis. I don't think you'll be needed for this. So come out here.
Ready for orders.
5%. Alright, well, we'll have him come out here, and we'll put him in ambush stance, and see if we can tempt them to come over and try and take Teros. Minus 10 upkeep for mercenary units. I forget what the other trade I've been using for these guys is. This stuff looks particularly good. Yeah, if that was for non-mercenary units, then that would be great. Who keeps fucking mercenaries in their armies for long periods of time? %10 morale for all unarmored infantry. Goodness. This do? We'll just give you that. Fuck it. Whatever.
At your command.
Alright, you sir, get over here and take this. Alright, since we haven't had a battle for a while, let's fight this one. Probably not the best choice of battle, so we could have fought manually, but yeah, whatever. We're getting to the point in the campaign where we're starting to steamroll a little bit. We won't truly be steamrolling until we get the economy rolling a little bit better. I think I want to position over here, just so that we don't get potentially flanked by their naval units when they drop them off.
Sons of Mars.
I dedicate our coming victory to my ancestors. By all we hold sacred, I hope those camel-loving Egyptians will never know why their gods abandoned them to our non-existent mercies. Now, prepare yourselves.
Son of a bitch. Not moving.
By your command.
I have one of these sieges, are we? Maybe I should have thought this out a little bit better. Ooh, those are pikes. Well, the artillery deal with them.
Legionaries. Orders.
I have a few to come this way.
Melee infantry at your command. For Rome. Ready. Orders. Hail! Commander.
And a few of you can come this way.
Advance at speed. Ballista.
Alright, let's take you guys off fire at will. And we'll move you up a bit. I want to send another one over with you guys.
Brave Romans to a man.
Alright, we don't want to engage with these pikes. We want to use our javelins.
Brave Romans to a man. At speed. At your service.
Guys, keep moving.
Advance Advance at speed! Ballista!
Almost in position.
Sons of Mars!
Over here.
Orders!
Keep moving as
Double
well.
time! Romans ready for duty! Happy to serve Rome!
Oh, charged in here. Now they want to come out.
Ready for orders!
Guys, come around this way.
At speed! Commander!
And you guys making your way over that way. Their artillery.
Ballista!
Alright. You guys could start focusing down those javelins.
Jupiter gives us strength!
Great.
Advance at speed! Waiting! Quick march!
I'm not taking too much damage there.
Romans ready for duty!
Against slingers.
Legionaries!
Just come around this way.
At the double!
Romans ready for duty! At the double! Advance at
Yeah, some
speed!
range support would be nice here. Why it's usually better to create balanced armies. Alright. Keep focusing on the slingers.
Legionary! Orders ready!
You guys move up.
Ready and waiting! Allied troops! In the name of Rome!
Moving. Got nobody in the town square.
Proud Romans all! For the gods!
Going over here.
Melee troops!
I'm taking a bit of damage on some of the units. I might bring the general around to get in behind, deal with some of these.
Melee troops! Brave Romans to a man! Attack! Orders! Charge! Orders! Advance!
Run some of these guys down. Guys, get in here.
Melee infantry!
Come all the way around, get in behind these javelins.
Proud Romans all! To forward! Ready! Charge!
Face them down.
Orders! Legionary! Melee infantry!
Usually they leave somebody behind in the town square, but it's not this time.
Legionary!
Right, keep pushing.
Sons of Mars! We obey!
Alright, army losses is coming.
To forward!
Guess that could have gone worse. Or 12, yeah, just a little bit of damage on a couple of the legionaries, but I think this was their last settlement. If I'm not mistaken.
Your next commander?
Yeah, good. So these guys are suffering attrition now. Oh, fuck. Yeah, we should build a garrison here. Yeah, convert that. Demolish that. Demolish that. Yeah, so... Oh, we still get the benefits of the glassmaker if we leave it as their culture, but if we change it over to our culture, we get a bit of a garrison there.
At your command.
Yeah, I'm hoping they come over here to Tyros, and then that way we can get rid of them.
My skills are yours. How
What are
may
your
I serve?
odds on subversion? I think it's worth it there. I think we're gonna save this little bit of cash that we've got right now. Yeah, the problem is the expansionist. We're getting so many points for expansionists that these guys aren't really an issue. But since everybody is in good shape here, it might actually be time to switch over to Empire. And then, if anything, we'll try and make sure it's this party that causes the civil war, and then we can switch that up. So, a few skills left. I think I want to go with unrelenting force. Campaign movement is just so huge. And this general. That. They moved towards Tyros, but they didn't actually try and take it.
The storm has raged long, but now with
We could have gotten some money out of them. But would have hurt our reliability quite a bit. I'd bribe one of my armies.
At your command.
General, I don't want someone of the other houses to be controlling these generals, so a couple guys from our house. Let's get this guy in charge. Don't mind if they're in charge of the fleets, but actual armies. Move you to there, and then you can recruit a few more units in the meantime.
We need good, strong men.
Because maybe they didn't have enough movement to get over there. Maybe they'll make the attack this turn. And this army can't really. Well, I guess we can start moving him over to there. Don't want them in range to support it if they attack it. So now they might go for Salmis instead. Which, if that's the case, we should be able to take them out with our army here. Ooh, got another army over here, do we?
We hunger for battle.
Finish you guys off. Hired a few mercenaries, eh?
Advance.
Alright, so that gets rid of them.
Ready for orders.
Build up there.
We hunger for battle.
So the next target that we've got over here, I'm just wondering. Oh man, war with Galatia looks like it would be a pain in the ass. Take out the Seleucids for sure, but fuck. Yeah, Galatia's gonna be a big war, but I mean, might as well get prepared for that. Just try and mop up Egypt and mop up Seleucids first and get this under control, and then we can start working on Galatia perhaps. Just want to get into good position. 1, 2, 3 armies here, and then an additional 2 armies down here. So I mean, doing this logically, probably end up sending them to Arabia Felix and just consolidate the Arabian Peninsula and then come over here and consolidate Mesopotamia. So that might drag us into the far eastern territories, but I don't know. Well, we'll see how it goes. Get a little bit ahead of myself. Oh, you fuckers.
Commander. Ready for battle.
Why didn't they go for this settlement?
Commander.
I'll move you to there. Gotta hunt them down. That's
You
just
have further
annoying.
orders?
Guys, you guys can come down here and take this.
Cower before Rome.
Let's fight this. Let's finish off the episode with one last battle here. Yeah, I wasn't crazy about those odds there. I feel like we would have taken a little bit of damage and a regular result. And hopefully they don't just sit, they'll come out at us. And we can use our artillery to maximum effect. Let's see here. Get everybody out of the way.
Commander. Battle group ready.
We'll stretch out nice and wide here. Use that. We've got a little bit of a hill here. Might as well use that. Pretty much reach into there. A little bit more.
General.
Grouped and awaiting orders.
For the guard. Ready and waiting. Defensive positions.
All right.
My legates have pledged
They're moving around. Not coming out yet. What are they shooting at?
Commander, at your service. For the
Just
gods.
change our angle slightly here. For some reason they wanted to come around this way. Anyway, this is good. At least they're coming at us. They're being a little bit more aggressive. Bring you guys up a bit. Might have you come in behind and see if we can take out some of those archers. So these Roman bodyguards are pretty useless. The veteran legionnaires are a lot stronger, but a lot more useful in actual combat. But just not as mobile, which mobility is kind of a little bit more important. Usually the generals, you want to keep them out of trouble. Alright, they're all gonna come in here. We'll just lock them off.
Proud Romans all!
Melee infantry ready. At the
Alright,
double.
we're going forward.
Legionaries.
Some more fingers.
Brave Romans to a man. Happy to serve Rome. Melee infantry ready. General, Roma invicta. Ready for orders. Proud Romans all. Romans ready for duty. Quick march for orders.
Yeah, a lot of ranged units.
Legionaries.
Got.
Advance at speed.
But you have to remember these legionnaires have a ranged attack themselves, so I mean it is a short ranged attack, but still very useful. It does give them a little bit of a defense against stuff like this. Get in there and attack those archers. Up a bit.
General! We await orders! As you command! Orders understood!
You out of trouble.
Legionaries! Advance at speed! Your orders? At speed!
So is the noose here.
Advance!
Alright, there we go. Nice easy one. Finish things off here today. Hopefully we'll get a little bit more interesting battles in the next episode or two. But taking their capital should be a little bit more difficult. A little bit of a stronger force there.
Ready for orders.
Alright, good stuff. So we'll continue. Oh, look at this. Look at this. They're making a move up that way too.
How can I be of
Very,
assistance?
very interesting. Could sabotage the army, which I might do. Alright, so we didn't quite get the jump I wanted to get on Kush here, and yeah, it would have been nice to wipe out this army completely and just be able to focus our forces together. Then coming in there and trespassing on their territory kind of alerted them to the fact that we were going to attack them, but I mean it's going to be the same outcome. They're still going to fall to the Roman sword. Eventually, it's just going to take a little bit longer than I was hoping. I was hoping we could down there and sweep through that very, very quickly. But we just got the remnants of Egypt to clean up, and we'll continue the fight in Gaul and Germania as well next time. So, thank you very much for stopping by. Thanks for watching, guys. Part number 25 will be next. Have a great day. Ragnarok signing out.